What's up, everybody? Today, I wanted to go over a few Amouage samples that I just got in. And this here is the Men's Exceptional Extraits collection, which consists of Purpose 50, Reflection 45, Jubilation 40, and Interlude 53. So, all four ones, I've only tried Reflection 45 so far. It was a tiny little sample at a, what was it? It was a mall in Vegas, and I can't remember which big box store, probably Neiman Marcus, I think. And it was a banger. So I was like, you know what? I need to try all four of these, figure out if I want to buy 1, 2, 3, or all four. And that's kind of the objective here. So, and then of course I got to choose one extra sample when I purchased this from Amouage website. I chose Timber because I've heard a lot of good things about Timber. Joining us here today, we have the first three from the Essences collection. We got Outlands, Reasons, Luster. Outlands, absolute banger. I absolutely love it. The best of the bunch here. Reasons I actually think is amazing. I think it gets not nearly as much love as it should get. Go try Reasons. It's a creamy pine, beautiful. Luster, not my favorite. This was a Paul Guerlain, and I can't remember another gentleman did a combination on this one. So I think it's just a little bit too feminine. But you know, they're just here to keep us company. We're not talking about these guys beyond what I just said. I am a rookie at fragrance reviews. So today we're going to be using a paper towel. This paper towel, you'll see, maybe you can tell there's already some spots on here. Sprayed this a few hours ago to get an idea of the dry down. T for Timber, Reflection 45, Purpose 50, Jubilation 40, Interlude 53. So don't want to go there just yet. Haven't smelled it yet, not cheating. This paper towel has the exact same combination, but has not been sprayed yet. So I'm going to spray on each one here. And yes, I know a paper towel is not the best thing. I don't have strips or whatever. What are those things called?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Tester strips.
Tester strips. I don't have tester strips. And I really didn't even have many fragrances until about 6 months ago. So this is a new obsession, new hobby for me. So let's get into taking a look at what we've got here. So first you got the sleeve. Then you got this box. Then when you open the box, you are presented with your 4 beautiful fragrances. And Amouage is up close and personal. So they always make sure the Amouage is facing out, which I really love Amouage attention to detail. So the first one that you pull out of here is Reflection 45. So I'm going to give Reflection 45 a spray in the Reflection 45 region. There we go. I'll do 2. 1.5. Ooh, that was a lot. My sister's here. That's who I keep looking at.
Did you smell it?
Not yet. I'm going to spray him first. Next we have Interlude 53. So as you can see, they have the nice little caps on them. This is Interlude 53. And there's the spray part. So Interlude 53 goes down here in the I-53 section. And next we have, I believe this is Jubilation. Ooh, that smells good in the air. Interlude 53. It smells good in the air. So now we have Jubilation 40, which I'll spray down here in the Jubilation 40 region. Oop, that was enough. And lastly, we have Purpose 50. Well, not lastly, second to last. Forgot we have our little sample here that we're also including in this review. So Purpose 50 will go above the P50 here. There we go. And lastly, now we have lastly. So this is the Timber. So it comes in this little mini sleeve here. And it reveals a beautiful vial of Timber, sorry. Also has a cap. This one I've been really curious about because I've heard a lot of good things about. I know it's not really the season for Timber, but that season will be here before we know it. So I'm gonna go here. I'm trying to keep it away from the Sharpie. so I don't get any of that Sharpie smell in the mix. All right, now let's take a sniff of all 5. Put this back together here. Set it up here, make it look nice. And yes, I know. You're gonna be mad at me because everything's too close and it's on a paper towel. Whatever, dude. I'm just having fun here. This is just my hobby. Don't judge me. Ooh, dude, Reflection 45 is beautiful. Timber. It's really not too close. I don't feel like they're blending. 2 completely separate aromas.
Amouage is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could get away with it.
All right, so with the Reflection 45, very clean, like tonka bean, vanilla type vibe. I don't know the notes for any of these, by the way, so don't judge me again. Timber, yeah, you want to pull up the notes, Molly? Reflection 45 is beautiful, clean, tonka bean. Timber, I'm not even going to get into notes. Timber just smells really, definitely fall, winter vibe, almost like a woody cinnamon, if that makes any sense. Damn, that's good. That timber is fire.
There is no vanilla according to this.
Well, I said tonka bean.
Reflection 45.
I said tonka bean.
Tonka bean. I'm not saying that either.
Maybe I did say vanilla. I don't remember. Purpose 50. This one is apparently a crowd favorite. I'm not loving it on the paper towel.
Oh, wait. Heart notes. Tonka bean vanilla.
Hey, see? Look at that. I got this stuff figured out. I have no idea what I would say the notes of Purpose 50 are. I think it smells like a straight up... I don't know. I don't really like it, if I'm being honest. It smells kind of basic. I don't know. Look up Purpose 50 notes, please.
What is a tonka bean?
Don't ask me that. Okay, I'm going to go to Jubilation 40. That smells like fruit. That's interesting. That smells like some sort of jam.
You didn't like Purpose 50?
No.
You know who created that? Crafted that?
Quentin Biersch,
Yeah.
or Quentin Biersch, however you say his name. Yeah, I did know that, but I don't know what the notes are.
What were you smelling?
I don't even know. It just smells really kind of like basic.
Top notes were bergamot, pink pepper, frankincense, and pimento berry.
Pimento berry.
Heart notes, some middle, rose, sand, vetiver, sandalwood, papyrus.
Sandalwood.
Yeah.
I think we're really heavy on sandalwood here.
And it's too early for base to be sure.
Yeah, it probably needs to dry down.
Yep.
All right, so Interlude 53. So with Jubilation 40, I'm getting a lot of like jams, like a dark jammy vibe. It actually smells amazing. It smells beautiful. Interlude 53. Damn, that's good.
So what's your favorite out of all of them?
I don't know. Interlude 53. It smells really familiar. It smells like black licorice with a little bit of incense. My sister's now smelling. Black licorice with incense is what I'm going with on Interlude 53. So now, for the pieces that have been drying down, and I did like 3 sprays on each of these because I wanted them. That's why there was a little bit out of the samples. So I'm basically wasting a sample set on paper towels. Oops. But hey, man, that's what you gotta do to kind of figure this stuff out sometimes. So I'm gonna start back with Reflection 45 here on the dry down. I mean, that's just clean, easy and beautiful. Reflection 45. Why is the stain on Purpose 50 already, or still so dark, whereas the other ones seem like they've dried? Maybe it's because the 50% oil concentration. No, because Interlude 53 is 53% oil concentration.
Just sprayed more of it.
I feel like I did 3 on each.
Whoa, 3?
Yeah. Timber is straight up the holidays. I'm about to get a bottle of timber.
It Smells good.
and wear it around. Start wearing it around Halloween.
I like it.
Stop wearing it around the first of the year. From Halloween to the first of the year, that's timber vibes. That's bomb.
How does it differ from
Yeah, let me smell
that to that?
It's more fresh and like I'm almost getting an evergreen type vibe now. Oh wow, that changed a lot from the first smell, and so different from here. So when I first smelled this, I was getting like almost like a cinnamon, like treat, like a cinnamon baked
totally
good.
Different.
Now it's like an evergreen, like a pine. It's almost like the pine you get in Reasons, but Reasons is a creamy pine, and this is a sweet pine.
That's a pine.
That's bomb
with snow on it.
Yeah, pine with snow.
To me, it's not sweet. It's
like a snowy mountain
It's a crisp
pine. Yeah, very crisp, very nice. Damn, that's good, dude. I like that a lot. Timber is a win. Purpose 50 smells the same. I'm not sure what all the fuss about Purpose 50 is. You know, I don't know. I'm just a rookie. Call me crazy. Jubilation 40. That's gone. I don't really smell anything.
I couldn't smell it.
Hold on, I gotta smell that. See, here I smell a jam, like a dark jam, and it smells so good. But, you know, I mean, it's on a paper towel, so but I mean, the other one's held up, so Jubilation's kind of just gone. Okay, now let's smell the dry down for Interlude 53. Got a lot smokier.
Very smoky.
Yeah. But I like it. It's like a sweet smoke, or like a...
It's starting to turn.
Yeah, it's a sweet smoke.
It's starting to turn on that.
So this one, yeah, it's getting a less black licorice and more, well, it still has the black licorice, but more smoke coming in. See, I like the smoke. I didn't like Amouage Search, because I sprayed it on and it was like a lemon lime, really nice scent, and then it dried down into this just like super dirty, smoky vibe, where I thought I was like literally smelling an ashtray, like literally felt like I was smelling an ashtray.
What is that?
And some people love it, Amouage Search.
No,
Oh, this is Interlude 53. Some people love Amouage Search. If I gave it a little bit longer, I probably would maybe start to grow. I do think about it. It's weird. I think about Amouage Search. I'm sitting there like, damn, did I make a mistake? Because I bought a bottle of it and sold it. I did give it like 6 wears, though. I gave it like a really fair chance. That dry down was just not for me. But for some reason, I think about it. It's art. It's definitely art. Search is art. Interlude 53, black licorice with smoke. So I'm going to say Jubilation. I don't know. Timber actually might be my favorite, but that's really not fair because we're really just supposed to be focusing on these men's exceptional extraits. At the same time, though, you know, I did really want timber, so I was glad to see that was available as a option. So the question is, which one do I want to throw on right now? And I think I'm leaning towards... I'm not going to put timber on because it's summer. Interlude 53, I actually kind of want to put on, even though it's summer, because it's really interesting. I'm definitely not putting Purpose 50 on. I don't quite like that one. I think Reflection 45 and Jubilation 40 are both incredible on the paper towel. And I think Interlude 53 is very interesting to the point where I want to put it on. But I think it might not be the right weather outside for Interlude 53. Who cares? I'm going to throw some of this smoky stuff on and see if I can gross my sister out here.
Look.
Yeah. Is this Interlude 53? This is... Oh, this is Jubilation 40. I thought it smelled weird when I opened the can. I was like, that's not that licorice smoky smell. There we go. That's Interlude 53. All right. I'm going to throw it on the hair side and the arm side. Look how shiny. Can you see that shine?
No.
You can't? can't see the shine? It's that 53% oil concentration. Yeah, it's shining.
So you wear that, you go to an event, you put that on. Do you think everyone's going to say, ooh, what are you wearing, in a positive way, or do you think it will be divisive?
I think that it's not necessarily going to be that easy to smell unless you're really close to me, because I think the 53% oil concentration is going to keep the scent locked in for a long period of time. And I think that's going to make it last longer, but it's also going to keep the scent locked in and also result in a lot of variations throughout the wear. So I think it's going to start.
How long do you think that lasts?
Black licorice, I don't know. I'll have to give it a try. I mean, if it's 53% oil concentration, I'm going to say this has got to last
Most Amouage last a long time.
like at least 8 hours, possibly 12 plus. I think it smells really good. You know what? I'm going to spray Jubilation 40 on too, on my other arm. That was this one. Those are my two favorites. Reflection 45 I think is really good too, but it smells so much like Reflection that I'm not sure that that one's worth the extra money. Whereas I think this Interlude smells a lot different than, not a lot different, but different enough. It smells very high quality. So here's Jubilation 40. So right out of the gate, I'm just getting, oh, there it goes. Right out of the gate, for the first few seconds, it just smelled like alcohol. Now it's already starting to change. That's what Amouage is so different than most of the other brands. It's such a journey that you go on with these Amouage fragrances. It really is. I mean, something like Outlands Reasons changes a lot. Whereas, you know, some colognes, you just put them on and they smell kind of the same throughout the entire wear. Amouage, it opens and 30 seconds later it's completely changing, and for the first 15 minutes it's changing, then it chills for a little while, and then it's changing again an hour later, and it's changing again 2 hours later, and you're just on this freaking roller coaster ride.
You almost don't want to like the initial scent.
Yeah. You don't always like...
It changes so quickly.
For sure. The initial scent's not always the best. But, except in Search. I liked Search initial, and then I didn't like the dry down. That's the first time I've experienced that with an Amouage.
That's like I said. You don't want to like the initial.
But, you know, it's everybody's personal preference. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to say Jubilation 40 would be the one I would most likely buy here. I'm 100% buying Timber, but that was, you know, separate. Of the Exceptional Extraits, I think Jubilation 40 stands out as my favorite. Yeah, it's starting to get blackberry jammy over here. That's awesome. I think Jubilation 40 stands out. Reflection 45, if you don't have Reflection already. But if you have Reflection already, I don't think it's different enough based on... I mean, it's beautiful. If you don't have Reflection, buy Reflection 45 instead of Reflection. If you already have Reflection, I don't know if it's necessary to own Reflection 45. Purpose 50, not feeling it. I don't know, it's just not for me. Timber, 100% buy. Jubilation 40, 100% buy. Reflection 45, I'd buy if I didn't have Reflection. Interlude 53, I'm going to see how this goes. I can already tell I like Jubilation, though. Interlude 53, possible buy. Purpose 50, pass. And that's that, baby. Dude, this shit's good. All this Amouage is so good. I'm glad, because I was starting to get a little nervous about Amouage after Search.